It's been a tumultuous time for the AI space with Sam Altman's abrupt ouster from OpenAI and now reinstatement. The company's much anticipated share sale is reportedly set to go on as planned this week and is expected to value the company at $86 billion. But as the dust settles, what's next for OpenAI and its fast-growing generative AI tool ChatGPT? Glen Anderson, RainMaker Group Holdings managing partner, joins us now. Glen, thanks so much for joining us this morning. So let's talk about where
Happy
this.
to be here. Thanks.
Thank you so much. So where does this leave us now? What is investor sentiment like?
Well, look, RainMaker is a broker-dealer that trades in almost 1,000 private stocks. So we get a pretty informed picture of the market, including that for OpenAI. And I'll tell you, the buy OpenAI at any price bid is gone. Sentiment has changed. Investors have more cautious and pragmatic approach to the stock now, and I think that's a good thing. Look, OpenAI might be the first company to come up with a genuinely useful generative AI product, but tech is littered with cases of first movers that are losing in the long run. I mean, think Google supplanting Yahoo, Amazon outrunning eBay, and Facebook usurping MySpace. I mean, there are other options to play AI in the market. I can't pitch any particular stock, but we've seen sizable investor interest, for example, in Anthropic, Cohere, Databricks, and others. The point is there's multiple ways to play AI. I mean, with Sam coming back, OpenAI may resurge, but investors shouldn't fall in love with one stock, particularly now that we've seen the risks in doing so.
Glen, from your past experience here, just in terms of when investors have lost some of their confidence in past companies, comparing that to what we've seen with OpenAI, what does OpenAI need to do maybe to regain that lost investor confidence? And you mentioned the fact of OpenAI's future and just questioning, I guess, where exactly they will stand in the larger generative AI race. Do you think that maybe they won't be able to regain any of that lost momentum?
Well, look, I mean, Sam coming back is great for the story. When he left, investors started running for the hills. I mean, we had over the last several months, we've had tremendous demand for OpenAI from investors. And when Sam was shown the door, investors pulled their bids. Now we're seeing some interest come back, but it's still early to tell whether we have enough confidence for investors for the stock to recover in the private markets. And as far as the $86 billion valuation, I mean, there is a question whether they can achieve that now. I mean, investors are rightly more cautious now and understand that there's risks in this story. It's not all, yes, it's the leader in the space, but every stock has risks, and OpenAI has risks, and investors are starting to recognize that. So, as far as them achieving an $86 billion valuation, I think the jury's still out on that question.
So Glen, then is it foolish for OpenAI to proceed with this previously planned share sale at this point?
I'm sorry, repeat the question?
Is it foolish then for OpenAI to proceed with this share sale? So should they postpone it?
Oh, foolish, yes. I don't know about foolish. This is the opportunity to test the market. And like I said, with Sam coming back, I think investor confidence is returning. And look, whether it's 86 billion or 75 billion or 70 billion, there's still the most valuable AI stock in the private universe. The only one close is Databricks, and where we're seeing Databricks trade is around 40 billion. So look, I mean, I don't think it's foolish. They're testing the market, but they do have to give investors more confidence now that we've seen the risks happen to this stock.
Glenn, would you put Sam Altman in the same space as like a Steve Jobs, who this happened to before?
I mean, time will tell. Steve Jobs is a hard mark to, but look, the guy clearly did a fantastic job at OpenAI. He's clearly a visionary. And look, I firmly believe that AI is the most important innovation in generation, and it will touch everyone on the planet. There's real risks to the technology, and so we need to manage that. But, Sam is, Sam's a visionary and a groundbreaker. Will he be remembered as a Steve Jobs? I don't know, but certainly he's a visionary entrepreneur.